Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another lecture, and today we are going to carry on the discussion of ratio, proportion, indices, and logarithm. We started this chapter yesterday. So before starting with this discussion, obviously we need to download the study material. So let's come at the study material. This is the icai website. I'm going to open it absolutely from scratch so that you may know how do you download the study material. So this is the icai website. Go to the student section, click here on BOS knowledge portal, click here on foundation course, then click here on paper 3, then click here on study material relevant for May 21 examinations, and then click here on chapter 1. This chapter will be opened. I'll open it in good notes. Come on, bro. I'll create a copy. And I'll open the copy as well. I'll get to the answers in the copy. Yes. So we had started with ratios yesterday. We will continue ratios, the discussion on ratios. All right. So let's look at example question number 1, exercise 1A, question number 1. We'll straight away get on to the exercise. It's very simple. Oh yeah, but before that, let me take you to the Unacademy website. All right. So this is the Unacademy website that you can see behind me. Here, India's top educators help you achieve your educational goals. Click here on Start Learning. Then click here on CA and CS, then click here on CA Foundation and Intermediate, and then click here on Get Subscription, and you'll finally be able to get the subscription. All right. You select plus, then you can go for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, or 24-month subscription. I would recommend you to go for 24-month subscription because it includes CA Foundation as well as CA Intermediate, right? If you enter my code over here NISH10 and then you click on apply, you'll get a flat 10% discount. This code is applicable not just for CA Foundation and Intermediate category. This code is applicable for all the categories across Unacademy platform which are there on Unacademy, right? So if you have a brother or a cousin or a relative who is doing something else, who is pursuing some other course, you get them on Unacademy, make them subscribe to Unacademy Plus and make them use this code NISH10 to get 10% discount. All right. Exercise 1A, question number 1. Inverse ratio of 11:15 is, if you remember what we wrote yesterday for inverse ratio of A by B is B by A. All right. So inverse ratio of A by B is B by A. So that is why the inverse ratio of this, inverse ratio of 11/15 will be what? 15 by 11. So question number 1, answer is option A. I hope everybody has got it. Say NISH10, NISH10, NISH10. It's very simple. We'll move on to the next question. The ratio of two quantities is 3:4. If the antecedent is 15, then the consequent is. I hope you remember that the first term of the ratio is known as the antecedent and the second term of the ratio is known as a consequent, right? So we need to find out the consequent. All right. Ratio of two quantities is 3:4. Antecedent is 15. Consequent is x. All right. So we can cross multiply. 3x is equal to 4 into 15 and x is equal to 4 into 15 upon 3. So 3 5s are 15, 5 4s are 20. 20 should be the answer. Question number 2, answer is option D. I hope everybody has got it. Say NISH10, NISH10, NISH10. Very simple exercise. We'll probably complete it today itself. Ratio of the quantities is 5:7. If the consequent of its inverse ratio is 5, the antecedent is consequent of its inverse ratio. All right, first let's see what is the inverse ratio of 5:7. The inverse ratio of 5 by 7 will be equal to 7 by 5, right? And then it says the consequent is 5. What is the consequent? Obviously, this is the consequent and this is the antecedent, and it's asking the antecedent. Antecedent will be what? Antecedent is 7. Question number 3, answer is option C. I hope everybody has got it. Say NISH10, NISH10, NISH10. We'll move on to the next question. Question number 4. The ratio compounded of 2:3, 9:4, 5:6, and 8:10 is. All right, 2:3, 9:4, 5:6, 8:10. Now, we can simply do it on the calculator. Just look at how I am doing it on the calculator. We have, and your calculator trick sessions also starts now. All right. So throughout the sessions, we will use a lot of calculator. I'll help you use a lot of calculator. I'll teach you a lot of tricks which will make you solve the calculations, which will make your calculations solve like this. All right. So 2 by 3 into 9 by 4 into 5 by 6 into 8 by 10. The answer is 1. The answer is 1. That means the ratio is 1 is to 1. The ratio is 1 is to 1. You simply have to solve it on the calculator. It's very simple. 2 by 3 into 9 by 4 into 5 by 6 into 8 by 10. And the answer is 1. You can simply use this calculator. This is the best calculator as per me. All right. The model is ORPAT OT 512 GT. This is the calculator model, the calculator which I recommend to everyone, right? Why do I recommend this calculator? Because I'll be telling you a lot of tricks which work absolutely flawlessly on this calculator. You might be having some other calculators. You might be having some citizen calculators or you know, the Casio calculators and all. Those also work fine. But if some tricks don't work on those calculators as well as they do on this calculator, please do not come to me. Please do not say, in my calculator this trick is not working and in my calculator this trick is not working. I'm not responsible for that. I'm telling you in the very first class that this is the calculator model which is the most appropriate, and this is available on Amazon. Please buy this calculator. It hardly costs you 150 or 180 rupees. It hardly costs you that. All right. So this is a very good calculator, and it'll come and all the calculator tricks that I'll tell you, this calculator will work all those tricks, right? So anyway, the answer over here is 1. The answer is 1. So the ratio is 1 is to 1. Question number 4 answers option A. Question number 4 answers option A. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. Question number 5. It says a duplicate ratio of 3 is to 4 is. We know that the duplicate ratio of 3 is to 4 is what? 3 square upon 4 square. That is 9 upon 16. 9 by 16. 9 is to 16. So question number 5 answers option C. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. Question number 6. The sub-duplicate ratio of 25 is to 36. So 25 is to 36. We need to find out the sub-duplicate ratio. So we need to find out the square root of 25 and we need to find out the square root of 36. So 5 upon 6 is the answer. 5 is to 6 should be the answer. 5 is to 6. 5 is to 6. Question number 6 answers option D. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. Triplicate ratio of 2 is to 3. Triplicate ratio. So you need to do 2 cube upon 3 cube. So 2 into 2 into 2 is 8. 3 into 3 into 3 is 27. 8 upon 27 is the answer. 8 is to 27 is the answer. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. Question number 7 answers option A. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. Then question number 8. The sub-triplicate ratio of 8 is to 27. Sub-triplicate ratio of 8 is to 27. That is 8 by 27. I need to find out the cube root of 8. How do you find out the cube root of 8? We'll discuss it a little later when I'll tell you how do you find out the cube root of 8. How do you find out the cube root of any number on a calculator, right? So 8's cube root is 3 and 8's cube root is 2 and 27's cube root is 3. Well, I can't think of any other any better opportunity than this to teach you the calculator trick. Now, we know, or if you don't know, then let me tell you, the square root, if you need to find out the square root of 16, right? One of the symbols of writing, indicating the square root is this sign, the radical sign, all right? Another way of showing that you need to find out the square root of 16 is 16 raised to the power 1 by 2. 16 raised to the power 1 by 2. 8 raised to the power 1 by 3 means cube root. 8 raised to the power 1 by 3 means cube root. Or this means cube root. This means cube root, right? This means cube root of 8, or 8 raised to the power 1 by 3 means cube root of 8. 8 raised to the power 1 by 3 means cube root of 8. Now listen to me very, very carefully. You need to find out the cube root of 8 and we already know the answer to it. The answer is 2, right? Since we already know the answer, so we can verify the answer. We can verify the answer. What you do is you press 8 on the calculator. First you look at me, right? First you look at very carefully what all buttons I'm pressing, listen to me carefully, and then you do it on your own calculators, right? So you press the button 8 and then you press the square root button 12 times. The square root button, see, this is a square root button, right? This is a square root button. You have to press this button 12 times. First you press 8 on your calculator, then you press the square root button 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I lost track of it, 8. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. After pressing this, press -1. Then you multiply it with the power. What is the power? The power is 1 by 3. So you multiply it with the power. What is the power? The power is 1 by 3 into 1 by 3. This is the power. Then you add 1 plus 1 and then you do into equal to 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Your answer is 2.000, which is approximately equal to 2. So you found out the cube root of 8 on a simple calculator. You found out the cube root of 8 on a simple calculator. We'll try once again. Now you do with me. Press 8, then press the square root button 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then press -1. Then into the power 1 by 3 plus 1 and then into equal to 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. This is the answer. Take. Let's try the cube root of 27. Let's try the cube root of 27. The cube root of 27 all of us know is 3. Let's try it. 27, then 12 times square root. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. -1 multiplied with the power into 1 by 3 plus 1 into equal to 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. 3.00. Can you see? 3.000, right? So cube root of 27 is 3. Now let me make you write down. Let me make you write it down. Write down calculation of absurd power. Calculation of absurd power. Example, 8 raised to the power 1 by 3. Step 1, press 8. Step 2, square root button 12 times. Step 3, -1. Step 4, into power. Step 5, plus 1. And step 6, into is equal to 12 times. Into equal to 12 times. Right? Once again, look at me. Press 8. Then square root button 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. -1 into power. What is power? 1 by 3. Plus 1 into equal to 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. 2. Right? This number, this trick can be used to calculate any power in the world. For example, if you need to calculate, suppose 5 raised to the power 2 by 3. 5 raised to the power 2 by 3. How do you do that? 5. 12 times square root. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. -1 multiplied with 2 by 3 plus 1 into equal to 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Your answer is 2.92422. How do you verify it? Google. We need to find out what? 5 raised to the power 2 by 3. 5 raised to the power 2 by 3. Five raised to the power 2 by 3 is 2.9240. What did we get? 2.9242. Approximately the same. 5 raised to the power 2 by 3. Alright. I hope you can see 5 raised to the power 2 by 3 Google and 5 raised to the power 2 by 3 our trick. Alright. Okay. Suppose you need to find out the value of 5 raised to the power 5. Suppose you need to find out the value 2 raised to the power 3. How do you do that? Suppose you need to find out the value of 2 raised to the power 3. All of us know it's 8. But how do you do that on the calculator, right? 2 into 2 into 2? No need. What do you do? 2 into is equal to, this will give you the power 2. Then you press is equal to, this will give you the power 3. Then you press is equal to, this will give you the power 4. Then you press is equal to, this will give you the power 5. Then you press is equal to, this will give you power 6 and so on. Once again, 2 raised to the power 3. 2 into, one time you press is equal to, this will give you power 2. Another time you press is equal to, this will give you power 3, right? Suppose, let's find out the cube of 8. Let's find out the cube of 8. 8 into is equal to, the cube of 8 is 512. The cube of 8 is 512. Now, let's try 512 raised to the power 1 by 3. Now, we know it should be 8. 512 raised to the power 1 by 3 should be equal to 8, right? Let's try it. 512, 12 times square root, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, minus 1 into 1 by 3 plus 1 into equal to 12 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. 8.00 is the answer. Right? So this trick can be used for a lot of questions. This trick is very handy. This trick actually comes in very handy. All right. You can calculate the absurd powers of any number. I call them absurd powers. Right? And also one more trick I told you, 5 raised to the power 6. How do you do that? 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 or whatever. I lost count how many times I pressed 5 into 5 into 5. No, what you have to do is 5 into is equal to, this gives you power 2, power 3, 4, 5 and 6. 5 raised to the power 6 is 15,625. This is a calculator trick that will come in very handy. All right. You want me to try this? 15,625 raised to the power 1 by 6 should be equal to 5. All right, let's try it. 12 times square root. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Minus 1 into 1 by 6 plus 1 into equal to 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. 5 is the answer. All right, so this trick is useful for a lot of calculations which will come along your way. So get used to the habit of doing this. It may seem a little daunting at first. It may seem a little like you're not able to get the answer in the first go, but it's fine. With a little practice, you'll be able to do this. All right. So subtriplicate ratio of 8 is to 27. Subtriplicate ratio of 8 is to 27. We were doing that 2 by 3. 2 by 3. So option C is the answer. Question number 8 answers option C. I hope everybody has got it. Say nish 10. Question number 9. Ratio compounded of 4 is to 9 and the duplicate of 3 is to 4. Ratio compounded of 4 is to 9 and the duplicate of 3 is to 4. What will be the duplicate of 3 is to 4? 3 is to 4 ka square. So 4 by 9 into 3 square. 3 square is 9 upon 4 square. 4 square is 16. Right? So the answer will be 1 by 4. 1 is to 4. The answer will be 1 is to 4. Question number 9 answers option A. I hope everybody has got it. Say nish 10. Question number 10. The ratio compounded of 4 by 9, duplicate of 3 by 4, triplicate of 2 by 3 and 9 by 7. Alright, the ratio compounded of 4 by 9, ratio compounded of 4 by 9 into duplicate of 3 by 4, 3 square by 4 square into triplicate of 2 by 3, 2 cube by 3 cube into 9:7. Please read the language of the question very carefully. Many students make this mistake. They also triplicate 9:7. They also triplicate 9:7. And I have absolutely no idea why do they do it. The ratio compounded of 4:9, duplicate of 3:4, triplicate of 2:3 and 9:7. It's as simple as that. There's no need to triplicate 9:7 as well. All right. So 9:7 as it is. Great. We can solve it on the calculator. 4 by 9 into 3 by 4 by 4. See what I did? Into 3 divided by 4 divided by 4. Again, look at this. Into 2 into 2 into 2, 2 into 2 into 2, divided by 3 divided by 3 divided by 3, divided by 3 divided by 3 divided by 3 into 9 by 7. The answer is 0.0952. Answer is 0.0952. Now, all you have to do is just try the options. Question number 10 it was, right? 2:7. Does 2:7 give you 0.0952? 2 by 7. No. Option A cannot be the answer. Option B cannot be the answer because it is 7:2. So whatever the answer will be, it will be greater than 1. And we need the answer in points, 0.0952. 2:21. Let's see. 2 by 21. 0.0952. So option C is the answer. Alright. I hope you understood what I did. I solved this entire ratio on the calculator. Right. I got the answer 0.0952. I got the answer 0.0952. Now all I have to do is just check which of the ratios give me 0.0952. Whichever ratio gives me 0.0952, that ratio is my answer. It's as simple as that, right? It's very basic mathematics, right? So I did this. Let me show you its calculation once again. 4 by 9 into 3 into 3, right? Okay. Can we do 3 into is equal to? No. No, we cannot do that. Why? Because 4 by 9 into 3. Now, if we do into is equal to, it will square up 1.33. It won't square up 3. Alright. I hope you guys are understanding. 4 by 9 into 3. What is on the calculator screens? 1.33. So now if we do into is equal to, this will give me the square of 1.3333. This won't give me the square of 3 square. This won't give me the square of 3. Right? So in order to find out the square of 3, we need to first place 3 on the screen and then we have to do into is equal to, then only we'll get the square of 3. Right? So you need to be careful while applying the tricks. You cannot just apply the tricks without applying your brains first. Right? So we have 4 by 9 into 3 into 3, 3 into 3, divided by 4, divided by 4, divided by 4, divided by 4, because we have 4 square. So divided by 4, divided by 4. Then we have into 2, into 2, into 2, multiplied with 2 3 times. So into 2, into 2, into 2. Then we have divided by 3, 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 divided by 3. Then we have 9 by 7 into 9 by 7. So you get 0.0952. 0.0952. We'll do a couple of more questions like this so you'll get the hang of it. Next, question number 11. Ratio compounded of duplicate of 4:5, duplicate of 4:5, alright, 4 square upon 5 square into triplicate of 1:3, 1 cube upon 3 cube into sub duplicate of 81:256, 81 ka square root upon 256 square root, and sub triplicate of 125 is to sub triplicate of 125 is to 512. All right, great, no problem, no problem. We know this is 4 square upon 5 square into 1 cube upon 3 cube. What is square root of 81? Square root of 81 is 9. What is square root of 256? I have no idea. Let me try out. 256, your calculator already has a square root button. Your calculator already has a square root button. All right. So it's 16. Now I know the cube of one. I know the cube root of 125 because 5 cube is 125. Right. 5 cube is 125. So 5. But I don't know the cube of 512. Now there are two options. Either you can do like this: 512. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 minus 1 into 1 by 3 plus 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8. You can either do it in this manner, you'll find it out 8, or you can see that okay, 5 square is 125, 5 cube is 125. Let me try 6 cube. 6 into is equal to nah. 7 into is equal to nah. 8 into is equal to it's 512. You can go by both the methods. You can go as whichever method you like. So the cube root of 512 is 8. The cube root of 512 is 8, right? 4 into 4 by 5 by 5 into 1 into 1 into 1 by 3 by 3 by 3 into 9 by 16 into 5 by 8. The answer is 0.00833. 0.00833. Once again, look at the calculation very carefully. All right. I have 4 square. 4 into is equal to 4 square. 4 square. I've arrived at 4 square, but then I'll have to divide it twice with 5 because in the denominator we have 5 square. So divided by 5, divided by 5. Then multiplied with 1 cube. So into 1 into 1 into 1. Then divided by 3 cube. So divided by 3, divided by 3, divided by 3. Divided by 3, divided by 3, divided by 3. Then I have into 9 by 16, into 9 by 16. Then I have into 5 by 8, into 5 by 8. So the answer is 0.0083333, right? Now we'll try the options. 4 is to 1 by 512. 4 by 512, 0.0078125. Option A cannot be the answer. Let's try with option B. 3 by 32, 0.0935. Option B also cannot be the answer. Let's try it with 1 by 12. Yes, it's 0.0833. I need 0.00833. Right? It's 0.0833. I need 0.00833. So option C is also not the answer. The answer should be none of these. The answer should be none of these. So question number 11. Option is D. And question number 10, the answer was option C. So I hope everybody has got it. Say nishten, 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 say nishten, 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 say nishten, nishten, nishten. We'll move on to question number 12 now. All right. If A is to B is 3 is to 4, then the value of 2A plus 3B is to 3A plus 4B is. It's a very simple question. If A by B is equal to 3 by 4, then it's asking us the value of 2A plus 3B upon 3A plus 4B. And it's very simple because if A by B is equal to 3 by 4, that means A is equal to 3 and B is equal to 4, right? A is equal to 3 and B is equal to 4. So now all I need to do is just place the value of A as 3, B as 4, A as 3, B as 4. Okay? That's all you need to do. This is all you need to do, right? So 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4. This is 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4 divided by 3 into 3 plus 4 into 4. All right. I'll show you some other tricks of calculator maybe later. For now, just look at this. 2 3s are 6 plus 3 4s are 12 upon 3 3s are 9 plus 16. So we need 6 plus 12. We need this 18 upon 16 plus 9 will be what? 16 plus 9 will be 25. So 18 by 25 is the answer. Question number 12 answers option D. Question number 12 answers option D. Right? Question number 12 answers option D. Let's look at question number 13 now. The numbers are in the ratio, two numbers are in the ratio 2 is to 3. If 4 be subtracted from each, they are in the ratio 3 is to 5. The numbers are, all right. Two numbers are in the ratio 2 is to 3, right? Now, normally what we usually do is let the numbers be 2x and 3x. Let the numbers be 2x and 3x, right? and if 4 be subtracted from each, so 2x minus 4, 3x minus 4, they are in the ratio 3:5. So 2x minus 4 upon 3x minus 4 is equal to 3:5. This is what we usually normally do. Then we find out the value of x and then we find out the numbers 2x and 3x, right? But we need not do all of this because we are appearing for an objective paper. We are appearing for an objective paper, so we need not do all this nonsense, right? What we can do simply is we can first find out what the ratio 2/3 actually comes down to. What the ratio 2/3 actually comes down to. So 2/3 is basically 0.67 if I'm not wrong. 2/3 is 0.666666, which is 0.67. Now, any two numbers which are in the same ratio will give me 0.67 if I divide them. So if 16 and 24 are in the ratio 2:3, so if I do 16/24, I'll get 0.67, right? If 16/24 are in the same ratio as 2/3, then if I divide 16/24, I should get the same number, 0.666667. I am getting it. That means 16 and 24 are in the ratio 2:3. 16 and 24 are in the ratio 2:3. Now, if we subtract 4 from each, the ratio becomes 3:5. Now, first find out what the ratio 3:5 comes down to. 3/5. This comes to 0.6. This comes to 0.6. So 3/5 is 0.6. Now, let me subtract 4 from 16 and 4 from 24. So what will I get? I'll get 12/20, right? I'll get 12/20. 16 minus 4 is 12 and 24 minus 4 is 20. So I'll get 12/20. Let me see if 12/20 comes to 0.6 or not. 12/20, does it come to 0.6? Yes, that means both the conditions of the question are being satisfied by the numbers 16 and 24, and therefore 16 and 24 is the answer. Option A is the answer. Question number 13 answers option A. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. All right. This is the thing. Now, I'm going to show you the calculations once again, just in case, because you guys are new to the calculator, because you guys are new to this method. So I'm going to show you once again. Right? Question number 13 says two numbers are in the ratio 2:3. Now, any two numbers which are in the ratio 2:3 will give me the same result, right? So if I do 2/3 on the calculator, 2 divided by 3, I get 0.67. I get 0.67. Now, if these two numbers are in the ratio 2/3, then if I divide 16/24, I should get 0.67, and I'm getting 0.67, right? If you don't believe me, try it with 4/6. 4/6. Okay, so that means 4/6 are also in the ratio 2:3, right? 4/6, 4 and 6 are also in the ratio 2/3. Now, sir, how will we identify whether we have to mark answer option A or option B? Let's try by subtracting 4. Let's try by subtracting 4, right? We can simply subtract 4 from 4 and we can subtract 6 from 4 from 6. I'll get 0/2. I'll get 0/2 and the answer will be 0. But what do I need? I need the ratio to be 3:5, right? In this question, it was very easy for us because they gave the correct answer in the first option, right? But in the exam, it may happen that 4,6 is given over here and 16,24 is given over here. So you cannot just mark your answer on the basis of the first condition itself, which is that the numbers are in the ratio 2:3, right? You need to check out all the other conditions of the all the other conditions of the questions as well, of the question as well. So we also need to subtract 4 from both the numbers, and then we need to check whether the result is in the ratio 3:5 or not, right? Okay. The angles of a triangle are in the ratio 2:7:11. The angles are option A 20, 70, 90. Obviously, this cannot be the answer because then the ratio would be 2:7:9. So option A cannot be the answer. We need the ratio to be 2:7:11, right? Now, option B 30, 70, 80. Obviously, this also cannot be the answer because then the ratio would be then the angles would be in the ratio 3:7:8. We need the ratio 2:7:11. So option B also cannot be the answer. Option C 18, 63, 99. We need to check for that. 18, 63, 99. If these angles are in the ratio 2:7:11, 2:7:11, then this would be our answer, right? First, let's check with this. What is 2 by 7? What is 2 by 7? What is 2 by 7? 2 by 7 is 0.285714. 0.285714. Then I'll check what is 18 by 63. What is 18 by 63? 18 by 63. This is also 0.2857. That means 18 and 63 are in the ratio 2:7. Right? That means 18 and 63 are in the ratio 2:7. Now let's check these two. What is 7:11? What is 7:11? 7 by 11. This is 0.636363. Then let me check what is 63 by 99. 63 by 99. This is 0.636363. That means that these three angles are in the ratio 2:7:11. It's as simple as that. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, 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 say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. Question number 14 answers option C. Question number 14 answers option C. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, 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 say Nishten, 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 say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. Let's look at question number 15 now. Division of 324 between x and y is in the ratio 11:7. X and y would get rupees. Now this is very simple, so we don't need to, follow any particular tricks for this. We can simply straight away do this. It's very basic mathematics. We'll do 11 by 18 into 324 and we'll do 7 by 18 into 324. All right. So 11 by 18 into 324 and 7 by 18 into 324. 11 into 324 by 18. So he will get 198. And then 324 minus 198, he will get 126. 198 and 126 is the answer. None of these? Okay. Question number 15 answers option D. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. Anand earns 80 rupees in 7 hours. Pramod earns 90 rupees in 12 hours. The ratio of their earnings is. Can we calculate the ratio of this earnings? Can we simply do 80 by 90? No, we cannot do 80 by 90 because they are not in the same units. They are not in the same units. Fine, the quantities are same. They are earnings in rupees, but they are not in same units. All right. This is 80 rupees in 7 hours. This is 90 rupees in 12 hours. First, we need to find out their earnings per hour. Then only we can compare them. All right. So 80 rupees in 7 hours. Anand's earnings per hour. Anand's earnings per hour, 80 by 7. Pramod's earnings per hour. Pramod's earnings per hour, 90 by 12. Now we can compare them. 80 by 7 divided by 90 by 12. 80 by 7 divided by 90 by 12. So 80 by 7 into 12 by 90. by 7 into 12 by 90. The answer is 1.5238. 1.5238. 1.5238. Let's try. 32:21. 32:21. 1.5238. So option A is the answer. Question number 16 answers option A. Question number 16 answers option A. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, 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 say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. We'll move on to question number 17. The ratio of two numbers is 7:10 and the difference is 105. The numbers are. It's very simple. First, find out what is 7:10. 0.7, obviously. Seven by 10 is 0.7, obviously. All right. Now, does 200 by 305, 200 by 305, does it give you 0.7? No, this does not give you 0.7. Even the first condition only is not getting satisfied. Option A cannot be the answer. Option B, 185 by 290. 185 by 290. No. 245 by 350. 245 by 350. Yes. So at least 245 and 350 are in the ratio 7:10. Now we need to check whether their difference is 105 or not. So 350 minus 245. Yes, the difference is 105. So option C would be the answer. You cannot just check the first condition and mark the answer. Alright, you cannot just check the first condition and mark the answer. Question number 17, answer should be option C. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. Question number 18 onwards we'll do tomorrow. So I'll see you guys later now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.